Yeah, Super Trooper, get in here.
I recognized her.
Oh, really? Oh. Did you get in?
No, I haven't pressed that. I'm waiting for Super Trooper. Come on.
Hey,
We have to
how's it
press it at the same time to potentially get in the same match. Ready? 1, 2, 3, go.
Finding match.
Press it until it says finding match.
Such great potential.
Does it say finding match?
I'm looking
Yep.
for your name.
Okay.
Joining match.
Joining.
match.
Joining.
Super Trooper.
Joining.
See the soccer.
Yeah, 2 seconds, 1 second,
Cool.
and I'm about to disappear on
Exciting. Who did I
Hey!
get? Night!
Sakura.
Hey! I hope. Yeah! Awesome!
Good
Come over
thing
here,
you
Super
chose
Trooper.
today for this, because I just scored on my own goal trying to clear it twice in a row right before this.
I believe in you. You will be our best defense.
So I got a question for you
Yes.
guys. When you guys are like turning, do you guys just turn using the thumbstick, or do you guys like
I
actually
did
physically?
until I had 3
Round
sensors.
starting
Now that I
in
have 3 sensors, I turn
15,
physically
14,
around.
13,
I do both.
Come in,
I
grab
have
my
3
back.
sensors too, but
7,
Grab
6,
my back.
5, 4,
Grab. There you go.
3, 2, 1.
Hello everyone. I wish I kind of had better reason to make a new video, my first video back in a while, but I guess this is kind of just the state of things. Today I received some pretty bad news that one of my favorite games, Echo VR, is going to be shut down, and I kind of wanted to talk about it. Let's just start by reading the article. Alright, so this is an article that was sent to me by one of the devs, and of course I'll be posting it down below so that you can read it fully for yourself. So, hello Echo Units, we hope you all had a happy new year. At Ready at Dawn, we pride ourselves on being open and communicative with our community. To that end, we have news to share. After many discussions internally and with our partners at Meta, we have made the difficult decision to shut down Echo VR. What does this mean for Echo VR? Well, we're not shutting down tomorrow. Echo VR will continue running until August 1st, 2023, 10 a.m. Pacific, at which point the servers and services will be shut down, preventing any further play. As you can see, we basically have until August 1st until the servers shut down. There's a bit more here about some rewards that they talk about, some different things that you can get in the meantime, and what will happen with, different versions of the game like Echo Combat and that kind of thing. Yeah, I guess that's it. They're basically shutting the servers down, and it's very sad. So, obviously, for me, this is pretty sad. I spent a lot of time playing Echo VR, back then called Echo Arena, when the game, I guess the game kind of released. I'm not really sure. I'm a little shaky on the timeline. But I remember buying a VR headset. I think it was summer 2017. Oh my god, maybe it was 2018. And I went into the lobby for the first time and met some people who I guess were going to be my friends for a very long time and still are.
Yo, mama's so fat when she said on the scale it said mercy rule.
14,
Shut up!
7.
And yeah, watching the game kind of change and grow has been exciting. I do kind of miss those early days, those glory days, but all good things must come to an end, I guess. And I guess that's something that I kind of feel about all VR, so it's not like an Echo specific thing. But yeah, I had so many good times in there, messing around with people from on the other side of the globe, just like trying to understand the avatar system.
Hey, listen, I can do a song.
Round.
You're in the wrong place for that.
11, 10.
Trying to figure out how to do gestures that we would do in normal real life, and even just making up new gestures to suit the avatars in the game. All that stuff was tons of fun, and I'm definitely gonna miss being able to pop into the game and like nostalgia out a little bit. So I do have a couple concerns, and I just want to preface this by saying that, like, look, if you're someone who's been playing this game like I have, obviously you're upset. Let's not attack the developers for this. I think even Meta, despite the fact that this was probably Meta's decision more than Ready at Dawn's decision. I have no idea, by the way. I haven't been given any information. I think it also makes sense for us not to attack these people just because they're doing what they can. So first we have the Give Back event, which is kind of cool, but it's like basically you go in, you play, and you unlock everything that isn't, a paid rare legendary chassis or whatever. You can buy those, which I probably will be doing, but you can't win them. You can only win stuff that you have been able to win during those seasons by playing. And this is kind of interesting. It's kind of strange. I guess, they're going to be shutting down the game, so I don't really see what the problem is here, but like it just does seem kind of strange that this is all kind of just getting dumped on us in a weird way. Maybe I'm just overthinking this, honestly. This part, it doesn't seem that bad. I think the second thing that I'm kind of a little bit bummed out about is the fact that it's just straight up shutting down. Like, I know I didn't pay for Echo VR, but I definitely paid for Echo Combat, and personally, as just a consumer, I would like to be able to continue playing Echo Combat if I so chose forever. And the idea that there's no work being done to make sure that that's a possibility kind of makes me feel like I'm being left in the dust. Again, if there's anyone who I want to make sure doesn't get blamed for this, it's going to be Ready at Dawn. I love Ready at Dawn, so don't go and attack them. But, I have a few suggestions, and that would kind of just be like, look, if I want to keep playing this game for as long as I can. I want people to discover this game 5 years down the road and be like, holy crap, look at this hidden gem for the Oculus Rift or whatever, or I guess the Meta Quest. What I think that means is, I think it makes more sense, or it would make more sense, if there was just a system set up so that we could set up our own private rooms. The way that you do with like Pavlov or with any other of these multiplayer games where they don't have a server, but you can just set up the multiplayer on your own. And you're the one who's hosting, you're the one who's playing the game. It would kind of suck for a lot of different things, but I just think that this would be a better solution than what we're being given here, where the game just kind of dies. And actually, frankly, I would be willing to pay to buy the game knowing that I could actually continue playing multiplayer on my own if I wanted to. That would be something that I would be willing to do. So, I mean, there's still a little bit of time. I guess we can kind of hope. There's also a petition, but I've been seeing it posted on the Echo Games quite a lot. It's the change.org, and it currently, at the time of recording this, has 1,400, almost 1,500 signatures, and it looks like it's climbing a little bit. I'm just going to read what Gilligan has written on here. Meta, formerly Oculus, has decided to shut down the servers that support Echo VR in August of 2023. Despite the continuing growth and dedication of the player base, hundreds of organizations, companies, franchises, and social groups that have spawned from this sport, and they're killing the heart of it all. We hope to change their minds, or have someone else take the reins. Since 2017, Echo Arena has been at the forefront of the virtual reality industry, pushing the limits of what is possible while offering a free and open experience for countless people. The VR sport still has an active community with thousands of multiplayer teams across several different competitive leagues, and is frequently featured on Twitch, YouTube, TikTok, and other social media and streaming platforms. It has become the central pillar for a dedicated and still growing community. Urge Meta or RAD to open source the game and servers code and leave it to the community that helped them make the game what it is. Join the fight. That was a really difficult last sentence to read, Gilligan, by the way. And you know what? I think this is a reasonable response by the community. This is like, it's not a huge game, and I'm sure they've been struggling with numbers, and there's all sorts of reasons as to why they can't keep the servers up. But at least, give people the option to continue playing the game on their own terms. And I hope Meta are able to see this, and that they're willing to let Ready at Dawn give Echo VR the send-off that it deserves. That they feel it deserves, the closure that they need before moving on to their next big project. Despite all the good memories that we have in this video game, we have to remember that like the people who we met along the way, they're not going anywhere, and we can still play with them here and there in different games, as I do in different like VR games or Minecraft or something like that. And that all of that is really probably the most important thing to remember, like that the real treasure is the friends we met along the way. And that, you know, we can be upset about this, but let's not get angry. Let's just be reasonable about this. And by the way, I'm totally signing this petition. If you're here because of my game development stuff, I have other videos in the works. It's been a while. It's been kind of a crazy year in the 2020, and I kind of want to kickstart my channel again in 2023. But yeah, anyways, thank you for listening to this sad send-off for a fun game. I'm probably going to make another video about this in the coming months, depending on what happens, but it's sad. Anyways, stick around, subscribe, comment, you know the drill, and I'll see you next time.
Yeah.
There's seconds left. There's milliseconds left, actually.
Oh man!
You guys,
You guys are lucky.
Did you have fun, Super Trooper?